Right. So my name is Javon Harry, and I'm doing the CYB102 a Tech Fellow application test for the prompt one. It's imagine that I'm in a break room and a student asks me for help or a coding question, and I do not know the answer to. What specifically might you do to nurture, model, and help demonstrate best practices in this moment? Okay, this is a good question. So, one of the first that I would do is to ask the candidate or the student to share the screen. And if they're not comfortable, I could guide them by voice guidance, giving them guidance, step-by-step solutions. Also, I wanted to nurture teamwork spirit that I think is very important. Thus, this leads to reinforce their learning experience. It's a learning by doing. Or I can say that if their teammates are continuously teaching or the stuff, that this can lead into reinforce or can strengthen the learning practices. Also, I want to emphasize that a solution that I would give is I want to make sure that it is not a quick fix, meaning that is a problem solving oriented process. So what does it mean? I mean, I mean that every step by steps explained or emphasized in the process, not a quick fix. I first student or ever explain the methodology, or I can share the search query that I would search into AI or probably Google search. I also want to encourage the team to document a finding so that in the future they may use the same step to solve for future reference. And also, because the time is limited, this is not forgetting to mention to I just don't want to forget to mention this. Since time is limited, I want to be very strategic about it. What does it mean by that? I want to be very efficiently talking by guiding them troubleshoot step by step, giving them search query or something that troubleshoot gives them hands-on experience or skill that might help them in the future. That's something I want to emphasize. At least they get something to learn out of from the session. Yes. Okay, prompt to jump in. Okay, up to 2 minutes. I may choose one of the situation. Okay. In the record, it observes student and camera and mic. They're not working independently and the problem is not using umpire method. Attempt to get them collaborating, verbalizing, but they are resistant to work. Hmm. Or the second one, you notice that student is alone, breakout room that are not assigned, but when I visit the room, she report discouraged with their progress, want to work alone. And they can contribute meaningfully in the group. Okay, I choose the second problem. I'll just choose the second situation or problem. And there's a student's alone, breakout room, where they're not assigned to, and they're discouraged and want to work alone because they're visibly discouraged and they feel that it can contribute meaningfully in the group. What would you? I'll just ask the student if they really want to work alone, or we can come up or talk, can come up with another solution. I might ask him or her or student. So, if he's fine, if I move him or her to another room where he can meet another teammates, or I can come up with a quick solution by introducing him to the whole team member, discussing or might help him to socially engage into the test or the specific task they're being given that day. Okay, what I would do if their student are okay to remove him to another room or another hot groups. I would ask first. I would ask first, and it's like, okay, take 60 seconds. Okay, see the situation. Okay, into uh, to the manager. Okay. Okay, if the student are okay to be sent to another room, what would do? Or contact this guy, the tech file manager, uh, Mr. Lopez or Mrs. Saul, which text him, hi Saul, my name is Yvonne, and I am one of the tech fellow. Um, one of the fellow at pod or tech fellow pod 99. One of my student does not um, want to work along as teammates due to working environment. He felt discouraged and would like to move to another room. I wonder if this is possible and if there is another solution. No, there's a solution you can think of. I tried to talk to the student already, and he said he and he said that is okay. I or I can say oops. I talked to the student already. And tried to introduce him and help and try to help him to get along with the other member, but it doesn't seem to work as him if he if, if he is okay. Has decided to move to another group. Has decided to move to another group. Wonder if it's possible if there's no solution to get thing off. I tried to talk to the student really. I talk to the student. I talk to the student and try to get him and get along with another member, but it doesn't seem to work. Okay, this is something I would talk to my fellow manager. That's a clear double check that I want to get this into perplexity, checking for talking my manager please correct grammatical and phrase error. Okay. This is it. Copy and paste. Okay, hi, so my name is Juan. I want a tech rounds, but like 59. One of this doesn't work. One to work with his teammates, to working environment. He feels his courage would like to move. You know, wonder if it's possible, and if another solution you can think of. I tried to the student, try to help him to get along with the other members, but it doesn't seem to work. Okay, that's how I would talk to my manager. Okay, let's go back to the question. I should not actually resend. Okay, great. I guess moving on to the prompt tree. The technical prompt up to 5 minutes after running a script, a student received an error in the terminal. Okay, this error from just script. Okay. While trying to solve this problem, I would say to the student that I'm not familiar with this problem. So I'll have some times to figure this out. What's that time? Probably like 5 minutes since time is limited inside the breakout room for the breakout room itself. So what we do is copy that, ask if they're willing to share the screen, or I can share my screen. This is the process that I did for the unfamiliar problem. I did search, and this is my search query. Um, I received this error. Please guide me to step by step to troubleshoot and fix this error. And please teach me the expected on the how expected outputs. Okay, there we go. Okay, that indicates a DNS error. Okay, from GitHub. This is comprehensive. Okay, step by step. I'll show him. Okay, let me share my command prompt. Wonder if I can share my command prompt. CMD. I don't want to work this in my command prompt, so I'll share my cowords instead. Okay. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see it. First being google.com. Search ping google.com. Okay, it works now. Ping working. Okay. Press Control C to stop. Okay. Server C, zero packet loss, which is good. So it's good now. It's giving the expected output, which is good. I want to test GitHub specifically. Okay, test GitHub. Okay, okay, it's good. It's giving what it should be, what we should expect it. Step 3. Okay, what is this? Oh shit. Not that one. Check the NS configuration on Windows and let's look up GitHub. NS look up github.com. We're gonna check the GitHub configuration, give my address and the server and the address, which is good. Yes, this is how the expected output should be. It doesn't need to be the same because every person will get different address, basically. Yeah, keep different address. But this is what we actually want to see. Actually, something we want to see. Server address. Is something there? Might be something wrong with the DNS configuration. Okay, so want to flush the DNS cache. Flushing, want to restart the DNS cache or start away the DNS cache. IP config slash flush DNS. Okay, just want to copy and paste that. Okay, there you go. Okay, IP config. I have config. I flush DNS. I have config. Yeah, apparently on Windows. Oh, it's on Windows. It's on Linux. Okay, we can use this password clear. So systemctl sudo, don't forget the sudo, it's giving a root access to it. Systemctl restart system deresolve. Okay, filters or restart. It says the system does not found, or I can use that. Reset all the networking services. Okay, cool. Use this sudo nano. Temporarily use Google DNS. Okay, good. Yep, I have to search local domain. Linux. May I add that line? Sure. So the way I add line, insert. Okay, nice. Paste it. Right, Control O, enter. Yes, nice. Control X for exit. Okay, ensure GitHub isn't. Oh shoot, block it with house file. Okay, we'll see. Want to ensure that GitHub is not blocking my host file. Okay, there we go. Localhost IP. Okay, I remove all line. It's not blocked. Okay, it's not blocking any of the GitHub hosts or not blocking any GitHub.com. Okay, just good. Control X for exit. Nice. Okay, how many more? Okay, we're on step 7. We're gonna test Git connection again. There we go. Username for GitHub, Harvey 2003. Password is my password. Okay, we need to log in using the Git connection. How to test Git connection. Okay. This is the search query I wanna use now. How to test Git connection with login. We're in step 7 right now. Git ls mode. Okay. You don't have access. Okay. Now this is the expected outputs. What we get. Guess the file authentication fail or oh, password authentication is not supported for Git operation. I guess it's because I have my second authentication. I'm assuming I have second authentication or method 2. No repository needed. Okay, set H. Into connection, yes. I don't have the SSH key, so permission denied. Public key. Nice. And then it works. Otherwise, will gives you an error, give different output, or probably like DNS will or GitHub cannot be reached when shown. Yeah, this is probably step by step that I will show to my teammates. See if it works with our solution troubleshooting. This is the primary step-by-step guidance. I want to emphasize check internet connection, check ping Google. It's something that I want to tell them to document about this solving or step-by-step solution. First, checking connection. Second, by testing the GitHub specifically, but pinging to github.com. Third will be checking the DNS configuration. Fourth will be flushing the cache or DNS cache. Five, I'm adding DNS server, a Google DNS server, the primary and secondary. And then server adding that line for DNS. Lastly but not least, okay. Lastly but not least is to ensure that GitHub is not blocked. When we ensure, this is really important. Make sure it's not blocked from the network. From the network, yes. Okay. That's probably should be all. Yes, I can share. Let's see if this step-by-step troubleshooting method work in their case. If not, I'll try to come up with different solution. I try to utilize AI and Google search to come up with other solutions. That's all I can share. Thank you.